Question of the day today. Do you still watch? Does anyone still watch professional sports on TV? I've been seeing that a lot of people are not going to watch anymore. Let me know what your thoughts are in the comments below.
We've got to cut through the noise.
And I really am curious to know, because one of the more popular opinions that I've been seeing across the interwebs is that people are not going to watch anymore. And I tell you what, I think that's going to stick for just about a week because I need sports. I love watching basketball. I love it. I don't love everything the NBA is doing right now at this moment, but I love basketball. And I'm going to keep watching basketball. I guess that would be my main sentiment to get across. Just because something is not perfectly in line with your politics or your opinions doesn't mean that you can't still enjoy it. We need to be careful that cancel culture doesn't seep in to the roots of America. Because we claim to be anti-cancel culture. Anytime someone gets canceled or someone gets banned on Twitter for saying, nothing wrong, and then people are outraged, and then, well, you turn around and you do the same exact thing to the NBA, don't you? They do something you don't like, well, I'm not watching anymore. NBA's dead to me. That's cancel culture. And it's not right. If you don't like it, I'm not going to make you watch, but if you like basketball, just change the channel for a second. It's really not that hard. Be careful that we don't become cancel culture as well. That's what I'm trying to say. In a very long-winded way, as the usual. It's my style. The NBA, man. Before we get into this, make sure you subscribe to the channel as well. Hit the little dingy ding and hit all notifications. Hit the dingy and hit all notifications so you don't miss another video. The NBA is pushing their theatrics again. Yeah, I predict it's going to be going on for a few more weeks, and then people are going to be like, "All right, enough of this. Can we just watch basketball now?" Because the thing about the theatrics, the thing about the everybody kneel before the game in solidarity. What does solidarity mean? I don't know, just kneel. The thing about the theatrics like that is it doesn't do anything. Well, congratulations, Colin. You got everybody in sports kneeling before the games. Now what are you going to do? I'm going to be the face of Nike and stand to make over $20 million. Okay, what have you actually done? That's my question. Now that everybody's kneeling, what's next? What are you actually going to do in the real world? That's my question. And it really got on my nerves because the NBA season openers were tonight, the first games of the resumed NBA restart, and I turned into the the Pelicans and the Jazz because the game had already started. And I tuned in and I was watching the game, and then the announcer came on and said, if this game goes a little longer than expected, we'll just tune you right into the Lakers and Clippers game that will have already been started at that point. And I said, okay, because it was a good game, the Jazz and the Pelicans, and the Jazz made a 16-point comeback, and it was exciting. And it was going a little bit longer than expected, about 20 minutes by my watch. And so the game finally ended, and it went over to the Clippers and Lakers game. And they were still shooting around. They were still shooting. The announcer said just 20 minutes before the national anthem is due to start at the Lakers and Clippers game any minute now. I heard him say it. And then when it came 20 minutes later, oh, they're still shooting around. We haven't done the national anthem yet. Why? Because the only audience at these NBA games is the camera. And they wanted everybody to see, hey, we can kneel too. Awesome. Congratulations. You want a pat on the back? What are you actually going to do? That's my question. And that's apparently, that's the question of Charles Barkley as well. Wow, what a scary world when I agree with Charles Barkley. Here's the guys on Inside the NBA discussing all of this social justice. Let me make sure the sound's on. There we go.
Do their part, should speak their piece. And, a lot been going on. A lot of changes have been made, a lot of subsequent changes. But it's still far from over. Still a lot more work to do. But, for everybody. And kudos to Adam Silver for letting the guys continue.
Yeah, kudos to Slender Man himself. Oh, this is important. This is important. Because what they're talking about here is the NBA, not only are they grandstanding and making everybody wait for the start of the game because they want to put on their little show before the start of the game during the national anthem. And I really don't care if you kneel during the anthem. Really, it doesn't bother me. The conversations that I've had with veterans and active duty military personnel is that, well, it's their right to do so. I served for the right that for the people that have a right to choose what they do during the national anthem. They want to kneel during it. They want to stand on their head. I don't care. As long as they're not burning the flag, I don't care what they're doing during it. But anyways, I got a little off topic there. But the NBA players had the choice to replace the names on the back of their jerseys with social justice messages. Like this one. I saw this one tonight. I saw one that said equality. I saw one that said say their names and stuff, and social messages like that. And my question during all of it was, what does that actually do? What change is that actually going to incite in the real world? All right, let's continue here.
I like to move in silence. So like if I see an issue,
and Shaq is pretty much saying the same thing. Because Kenny said, hey, what message would be on the back of your jersey? And Shaq said, well, I like to move in silence. Meaning, I wouldn't replace my name with a message because that doesn't do anything.
For example, there's a problem with the police. I have enough power to go and talk to the chief of police.
What a crazy concept.
I would do things a little different.
You actually go and talk to people like an adult? What?
What about you, Chuck? Well, would you have a message on yours?
I don't know. I'll probably keep my name on it. There's a lot of talking going on.
And it's not a funny thing, but just, man, Charles is funny to me. He's funny. Everything he says is funny to me, even though he's right, and I completely agree with him. I probably just keep my name on the back of my jersey because that's where my name goes. And if I put something else there, nobody would really care. And nobody would really do anything about it.
There's a lot of talking. We need some action.
Wow.
I mean, all this stuff is great to talk about.
Yeah.
But we need police reform.
We've been talking for weeks and burning down buildings in cities and taking over public property. But we've been talking too.
Education reform. We need prison reform.
That's what I would have.
Just wearing stuff.
Whoa, that's what Shaq would have. Prison reform. Oh, that's powerful.
Choose. We need to go and vote. Meet with some of these politicians. That's the way you get things done.
Yes. What a boomer, huh? Okay, boomer. Okay. You actually go and talk to people? No, the way things work in 2020, if we want to get things done, we just put it on the back of our jersey. That's how you get legislation in place. What a scary world we live in when I completely and totally agree with Charles Barkley. I'm not going to stop. Here's my thing. I'm not going to stop watching basketball just because they put on the theatrics at the beginning of the game. Because I don't believe in cancel culture. If people want to kneel during the anthem, fine. It doesn't bother me that much. What are your thoughts down below? Let me know. I will see you next time. Peace. I don't know about you, but I felt my IQ raised by at least 30 points. I don't know. I don't even know if that's good or not. I feel like that's a significant amount. I think that's worthy of a subscription if you haven't already. Make sure to hit that subscribe button. Hit the little bell. Otherwise, your subscription means nothing. You mean nothing if you don't bell me. Bell me now, please. Also, watch one of these other videos. Thanks.